What does Warren Buffett say is the most powerful investment? We're going to talk about that today. Hey, welcome back. Jeff Heggie, Daily Success Strategies. Thanks for being with me today. So investment in yourself is the most powerful investment of all, is what Warren Buffett says. And it's true. No one can take a skill away from you. Once you have a new knowledge, a new skill, doesn't matter what the economy is doing, doesn't matter what your job's doing, no one can take that away from you. So how are you investing in yourself? What are the things that you're doing on a daily basis to invest in yourself, to gain new skills, to gain new knowledge, to get one up on what you were yesterday? I think it's important to look at. I've always been a reader. I love to dive into books and learn from them, learn different strategies, try them, see how they work. And it's really changed who I am. And I think there's a lot of different ways to go about that. When I first started reading, I remember Tony Robbins was one of the first people that I started reading and learning about. And I was inspired by him. And I remember hearing him one time saying that when he was younger, he read 700 books and he was really focused on learning. And so that was one of my goals. Well, if Tony Robbins read 700 books, I need to read 700 books. And I'd read a book and great, next, read next book, and just flipping through books as fast as I could, which of course I was learning. I wasn't really learning it as well as I could have. But one of the things I remember noticing was there was a lot of books that repeated same things that I thought, oh, I've heard this in this book and I've heard it here. How can they combine? And I really looked at it that way. Now, one of the things that I believe now is that you shouldn't just read to read. You should be reading to learn and study. And I think one of the best philosophies, and right now, I can't say I'm doing this. Right now, I've got so many different things that I'm trying to learn and improve on. I have gone through more books this year than I have in a long time. But what I like to do is I like to say, okay, this quarter, I'm going to specifically focus on a certain topic. And so I'm going to pick maybe 3-4 books that I'm not just going to read during this quarter on this topic. I'm going to study them. I'm going to break them down. I'm going to reread them. I'm going to get them on audio. I'm going to get the hardcover. I'm going to go through everything, and I am going to absorb this material and understand it inside and out. I'm going to take a course on this. I'm going to, whatever I have to do, podcasts, audios, whatever I have to do, but I'm going to learn this material. And I think that's a great way to do it. If you can say, okay, this quarter, this is the subject I'm going to really dive into and focus on that, it's great. Right now, like I said, I've got a lot of different things that I'm wanting to learn more about. So I am going through a lot of different books right now, but it's with intent. I'm reading books specifically because there's something I want to learn from them. And then when I go through them, just for example, you've heard me talking over the last while about Be Your Future Self Now by Benjamin Hardy. He originally sent me the Kindle version of that. I've been diving into it. You see there, I've got the hard copy of it now. I've got the audiobook of it now. I've made my notes on it now. As you study these things, as you learn these things, absorb them, no one can take them away. When you look at it and say, okay, I agree with this part of it, how can I apply it into my life? These are investments in yourself that no one can take away from you. And so as you're looking to grow individually, as you're looking to grow as an entrepreneur, as a high achiever in whatever you're doing, as an athlete, what are the things that you can do to study and invest in yourself and commit to it? I had an opportunity in one of the accountability groups that I'm involved with Bart Miller. I have some amazing people in that group. I'm really privileged for who's in that group. And today, that group, because of a conversation we had during one of our accountability calls, Jim Edwards is in that group. And if you know who Jim Edwards is, you know why I feel privileged to have him in that group, because he's an extremely talented marketer. He's extremely talented copywriter. And he spent an hour today with just our group teaching some copy lessons, teaching some marketing lessons. And it was so powerful. And there were so many things that he taught that people within our group didn't understand, didn't know, or whatever it was before that call. Now that's information that no one can take away from them. And so as you're looking to grow personally, professionally, whatever you're doing, look at these opportunities to learn from books, to learn from other people, to learn from mentors and coaches, to learn from podcasts, to learn from audiobooks, whatever it is, courses. There's so many opportunities in the self-education sphere to really take yourself to another level. And it doesn't matter what the economy is doing. These are tools that can never be taken away from you. But be intentional about it. Create a plan for yourself. What are you going to do over the next 3 or 4 months? Create a plan. Figure out what books you're going to read. Schedule it. When are you going to read? When are you going to listen to audios? When are you going to listen to podcasts? What courses can you take? How can you research and learn more on a specific subject? These are the things that really can separate you from the competition. If you really want to stand out, if you really want to go to another level, look for the opportunities to make these investments in yourself. No one can take it away from you. All right, this is something I really am passionate about, encourage you to do. There's so many ways. I mean, let's look at my business mastery. There are 5 strategies in that business mastery program that you can implement today that will increase your business. They'll be a benefit to your company. And that's a free program. Go to jeffheggie.com/business mastery. You can go through the free of charge, implement immediately. The things that you learn in there, no one can take from you, but you can implement them into your business right now. All right. Thanks for being with me. Hopefully this is something that helps you, motivates you to invest in yourself, to invest in your business, to invest in your staff. I had with my manufacturing company, with Kodiak Mountain Stone, I had what we called our education plan. We encouraged our staff to read. We had monthly meetings where someone within our staff had read a book that they would come to the meeting and teach everyone else what the book was about, how it applied to our business, how it applied to our personal lives. It's a great investment. Invest in your staff. Give them the opportunity to gain knowledge. All right. Please share this with someone. I appreciate when you do that, but thank you for being with me. I'll be back tomorrow. Are you an entrepreneur who wants to discover the breakthrough secrets that will produce the results you've been searching for, but you just can't seem to figure out why you keep working harder and harder and you're just not getting those results? I want to tell you about a new challenge that I've created just for you, the Business Domination Challenge. If you want to create the entrepreneurial lifestyle and the business you dream of, then this is exactly what you're looking for. I created the Business Domination Challenge to show you how to grow your business exponentially and to become an optimal performing entrepreneur. What's an optimal performing entrepreneur? It's an entrepreneur who's succeeding in all areas of their life. If I show you how to build a successful business, but your relationships, your health, and everything else is falling apart, that's not a success. It's not about working harder, it's about implementing the correct principles and becoming the person who can do the things that produce the results. Hurry and go to jeffheggie.com/business domination and secure your spot today. Hey, athletes and parents of athletes. So much time, money, and effort is put into the physical aspect of your sport to become the best you can be. But the mental game, it's often neglected, and it's just as important as the physical game. In fact, it's usually the differentiator between the good and the great athletes. Come and join me in the Confident Athlete program where you'll learn to control your confidence, develop a powerful mindset, and unlock your full potential. Go to jeffheggie.com/confident athlete to find out more.